Hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be pretty interesting. Today will require emojis. I looked up this random emoji generated. I generated 3 random emojis, and whichever emoji lands on, I have to make an OC out of it. Also, I realized I said generated instead of generator. Random emoji generated. My grammar is really bad. I don't know why, I just get really nervous easily for no reason. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. I am very excited, as you can tell. So the first emojis that I chose was the goat emoji, the wrench and hammer emoji, and just that number emoji. I don't really know exactly the specific names, but I had a pretty good idea for this one. This one was probably the most easiest one to come up with, if I'm being honest. I ended up changing the expression because I didn't like how it looked. My idea was that she's going to be a goat, obviously, but she's gonna give off that inventor vibe. And I'm making her hold a number clipboard. And of course, I had to add goggles because what's an inventor without goggles? I wanted to make her the clumsy type. At the end, I ended up adding some grime on her face. Like she had just finished an invention, but she made a mess in the process. Or one of her inventions turned out wrong and it ended up exploding in her face. That could also be another idea. I'm trying really hard not to make these into official OCs, mostly just experimenting because I like doing these kinds of experiments. I posted this on another Discord server that I'm in, and someone suggested I named her Gadget. I think it's a really suitable name, and before you say, I know Gadget is what people call the Sonic Forces avatar, technically it's 90% a fan name. It's usually just called Rookie, but if you know this YouTuber called SPD64, you will see their OC is named Nicole, and there's a character in the Sonic franchise named Nicole. I like how this one turned out. I like how she has the hand behind her head and she just looks like, oops, I did it, or something like that. Okay, let's move on to the second one. The next emojis are the briefcase emoji, the money emoji, and the rain cloud sun emoji. I don't know. I kind of struggled with this one, mostly what animal species I was going to make. I chose a lion just because I thought it would suit it, I guess. And when I saw the briefcase and the money, my first thought was some sort of CEO, kind of like my OC Gage. But I did the rain cloud and sun emoji to make him give off more of a gloomy and oldish vibe. So I put wrinkles under his eyes to try to make him seem older, like maybe in his 30s or 40s. This man didn't get a name suggestion, so if you guys do have any name suggestions, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. Even though I don't think they're gonna be official OCs, I would still like to call them something. This is very off topic, but I'm going to school in September. No, I am not going to be in 7th grade. I am older than that. A lot of people say I sound young for my age. I don't look young for my age, but I sometimes often get told that I sound 12 years old or anything below a teenager. I will say that I am almost an adult, legally, so that's something, right? Okay, back to what I was gonna say for the drawing. I wanted to put him in a sitting position because I was originally going to make him cross his legs, but it looked bad, so I had to edit that part out. Oh, and I decided to add glasses last minute. Here he is. I forgot to mention that I gave him heterochromia, which is 2 different eye colors, because I kind of thought that would suit him. One is yellow for that sun in the emoji, and blue for those raindrops, because I didn't really know what to color his eyes, to be honest. Okay, on to the last one. I'll be honest, I really didn't like how this one turned out. The next emojis were the worried emoji, the ghost emoji, and the ram emoji. The idea I had was fine. I just didn't really like how I drew it. I was mostly struggling with the hair, as you can see. Okay, so I was gonna make her like a ghost ram with like a really worried and anxious expression. She ended up looking weird. I don't know. If you guys like her, then, yay. That's nice. I will say that the same person who came up with the name for Gadget also came up with the name for her, and they wanted to name her Grim, and I really like that, that actually suits her because she's like a ghost thing. I don't know. Like, this person's just really good at coming up with names. Whenever I come up with names, I have to use the internet half the time because I cannot think of things from the top of my head. I didn't want to make her look boring because these images are transparent, and I feel like just plain white is just boring by itself. So to spice things up, I wanted to make her more of a lime green color, or just like a pale green, as you can see right here. And I also wanted to make her glow a bit, so I used a brush, And oh yeah, I did forget to say this, but I used a dark green outline, and I added light green highlights to her hair. And I'm about done. I don't have much more I want to say about this drawing. Yeah, not my best work, but she's here. She exists somehow. Probably not for long, but you know how it is. OCs come and go. And that about wraps it up for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and thank you for 70 subscribers. I'm 30 away from 100, and I'm very happy since I've been doing this for 4 months. I'm sure I got a few subscribers from my 2 shorts that I made, but other than that, it still makes me happy. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. And it would mean a lot if you would like and subscribe because, it helps. And I will see you guys next time. See you, everybody.